video, we're going to talk about Facebook jail, which is a huge problem for a lot of business owners, but it won't be for you after you finish this video. In this video, the first thing you're going to learn is how Facebook jail works. We're going to follow that up by what the activities are that get you put into Facebook jail. And then over the course of the next couple of videos, you will learn activities that will help keep you out of Facebook jail. But more than just that, at the end of this video, there's going to be a quiz that you can take that will jailproof you, which means that when you finish this quiz with a passing grade, it means that you have a strong understanding of exactly what kind of activities will get you put into Facebook jail, which means now you won't do them and you will be safe from that horrible, horrible eventuality that some people have had to deal with, myself included, by the way. I was in jail once for 1 month in 2017, and I haven't been in jail since because of this technique. So how does Facebook jail work anyway? Many business owners believe that Facebook jail is one of those things that happens when you flip a switch. You do a thing, the switch flips, and now suddenly, guess what? You're in Facebook jail. That's actually not how it works. The way that Facebook jail works is actually more like a proximity meter. So think about it as, jail is 10 feet away from you. And with each step each activity that you do that is spammy, Facebook moves you closer to Facebook jail. So let's say you send out a spammy message, gets you closer to Facebook jail. That you share to many, many, many groups, gets you closer to Facebook jail. And with each activity like that, it gets you closer and closer and closer to getting into jail, until finally you do one activity one day at random that seems perfectly innocent, and you're immediately tossed in jail. And many business owners believe that one activity is what got them put in jail. But really, it is a consequence of consistent behavior over a long period of time that actually got them put in jail. So that one activity wouldn't have mattered if they had only done that one activity while they were doing everything else that was compliant. It's because over the period of time, that business owner was doing a lot of non-compliant activities. Facebook slowly, and then it gets you to a point where you're kind of teetering on the edge. And then you get to the edge, and then you make that one activity, you do that one thing, and it pushes you over the edge, so you think that's the reason why you're in jail. So the thing to keep in mind is that there are many, many activities that can get you put in Facebook jail. We're going to talk about exactly what those are. And if you do those behaviors consistently, then eventually you are going to end up in jail. If you don't do those behaviors and you consistently behave in a way that Facebook finds compliant, which you're going to learn about in the next several videos, and of course, as we keep going through the course, then if you say slip up and do something that is kind of spammy, it won't interfere with your business at all. You won't get thrown into jail. It won't even be a blip on Facebook's radar because you're so far away from that line of jail that it's not super relevant. It's only relevant when you get close up, and the only way to get close up is to do jail-worthy activities consistently. So what are some of the activities that are going to get you put in Facebook jail? Well, number one, if you friend people that you don't actually know, right? So let's say you met somebody on Facebook, you added them as a friend, and then somehow you added 3 or 4 of their friends as friends, and then you send those people cold messages telling them about your product or your business. That is considered to be spammy. If you go and find people in your friends list, like let's say some friend that you had from high school from 20 years ago, and you go in and you message them without having talked to them about anything else, and you message them about your business. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that I have this great new business that I've started, and I'm really excited to share it with you. Would you like to learn more? That is also spammy. Facebook does not like it when you send initial messages to people that are pitching them on your product or your business. So if you do that on a consistent basis, or you have done that, then then you are moving along that jail line. So do not send cold messages out to people that you have just met or that you haven't talked to in a very, very long time. Number 2 is posting sales on your personal profile. This means if you post it directly on your personal profile, it's just a post that says, hey, buy this item from me. This is if you post a live on your business page where you're selling something, and then you share that live to your personal profile. That is also considered to be spammy. You are not allowed to sell in any way on your personal profile. You can provide value. So for example, I am a coach. If I was to say, buy my product, or I'm launching the squad on my personal profile to sell, then I'm going to be dinged by Facebook for, no, that is spammy. But if I make a post today saying, oh my goodness, I just created this amazing graphic for the squad curriculum. I am so excited. I can't wait to share it with everyone. That is not spammy. because now I'm telling you something that's very exciting, but I'm not trying to sell the squad to you. So there's a very big difference between sharing something exciting about your business or sharing how you feel about something or sharing something that you've done and trying to sell to someone. So if you're trying to sell to someone on your page, that is considered spammy, and that's going to get you closer to being put into jail. The other thing that Facebook doesn't like to see is only posting content from other people's profiles. Now, the reason why this usually happens is because business owners aren't entirely sure how to post on their personal profile, what to say or what to do. And so as a result, we join a lot of these meme groups and, funny story groups, and we just share from those straight to the personal profile. What Facebook sees when you do that is someone who is not actually contributing to the Facebook community or creating original content, because that's what Facebook wants to see, is more original content. Now, when I say original content, I don't mean that it has to be some elaborate piece of work. It can simply be something like, I watched Fast and the Furious with my dad last night and he loved it. And he asked me, where do they get all the money to do all this stuff with the cars, right? That's original content. It's not something that's going to make $1 billion. It's not something that's going to win a Pulitzer. It's a piece of content that I created and put on my page just to say, hey, I'm watching Fast and the Furious with my dad. That is considered original content. But if I'm continuously sharing content from other people's pages, Facebook does not see me as a viable member of the community, and it will immediately push all my reach down everywhere. So on my groups, on my pages, everywhere. So you want to make sure that you're posting real content from your mind that you wrote on your personal profile. As part of this stage, you're going to get access to the 14-day content plan and conversation starters, which will allow you to create conversations on your business page, your personal profile, and your group so that you have ways to create original content. Number 4, and quite possibly the biggest one, is asking for engagement. Okay, so asking for engagement where you make a post saying, do you like this or that? Or give me an emoji, these are the 4 hairstyles that John Bon Jovi had, in the 80s and the 90s. Pick your best one. Heart for this for 1984, star for 1997, so on and so forth, right? Those are considered to be engagement baiting. If you're asking for engagement, you're asking for likes, you're asking for follows, or you're making posts that actually have no purpose other than to simply get people to post, to respond to something, that is considered to be engagement baiting, and it will interfere with your Facebook algorithm in general and get you closer to being put into Facebook jail. Now, shares in general are a really, really big one. So I want to stop on that briefly because a lot of business owners use shares to get more, to get more viewers for their lives, but they don't actually get more viewers. They keep sharing and sharing and sharing, but you don't get more viewers. So if you find yourself sharing to a lot of places, or someone who is sharing to a lot of places but is not actually seeing any results, then that is a very good indicator that they are already getting very, very close to that jail line. And the reason for that is that Facebook considers asking for shares to be falsely inflating reach for the purpose of sales. Now, what that means is that it wants shares to come from within, right? So if I ask you to share something, then you're doing it because I asked you to do it. If I ask you to share to win something free, then again, you're doing it so that you'll win something free. So when you go and you post it on your personal profile or share it in some of these groups, your friends will be able to tell that you are not sharing this authentically, and they're not going to click on it. This is why you can see some posts that have 300 shares with only 10 viewers. If that is the case, then you are 100% already not getting any reach at all, and continued sharing is not going to help you. This is a clear indication that it's time for you to reset your business, so you want to get started on that right away. Shares only work if they come from within. So if I share something because I love the content so much that I can't wait to share it, then the language that I use to share it is going to be very different, and my friends will be able to tell that, and they will be motivated to click on the post because I'm sharing it with enthusiasm for a reason. I'm not sharing it because someone told me share it so that I can get a free prize at the end. Shares only work to amplify engagement that you're already getting. So if you already know how to get reach and you already know how to get people talking, then by all means, your shares are going to work for you because you already know how to get people. But if you are not getting the reach and engagement that you're looking for, and you are trying to use shares to get that reach, then it is not going to work, and it is going to get you put in Facebook jail eventually. So it only works if you already have the engagement that you're looking for, and the shares are meant to amplify, not to create the engagement. Now, all of this stuff sounds super scary, I know, but there are so many things that you can do to stay out of Facebook jail, and you're going to learn about all of those things as we continue through the trainings. But I'm going to give you a few quick nuggets of things that you can do right now that will keep you out of Facebook jail. First, create original content. Write the post yourself, create your own graphic. Do not copy from somebody else or take it from somewhere. Create your own graphic, your own video, and share that on Facebook. That's all you really need to do to begin to repair your Facebook reputation with the platform. 2 is use your personal profile often. Make sure that you're posting on it 3 to 5 times a week with the aforementioned original content. In the next video, you're going to get a list of conversation starters that you can use to make it easier for you. And then 3rd, post about things that you actually care about. If you see that someone else has made a post and they got a ton of engagement, but it's not about something that you care about, then don't post about that. Even if someone got 1 million likes from posting about hiking, I'm probably not going to make that post on my personal profile because I don't hike and it's not something that I'm interested in. And it's not something that I could talk a lot about. And it would seem weird to people who actually know me. So make sure that when you are posting on your personal profile, your business page, or anywhere, that you're posting about things that you actually care about, that actually matter, and are not just sales or something that you saw someone else post about, and then you posted it because you saw that they got engagement. These are the tools that are going to keep you from Facebook jail. So with that said, let's go into the next video where you're going to learn about how the algorithm works so you can get the reach and engagement that you have been trying to get using the spammy techniques, the way that Facebook actually wants you to get them. So I'll see you there after you've done the quiz. Bye-bye.